So, you join me down the Syndicate. It's been a long time since I've been down here. Since the start of the whole lockdown, the place has been closed. It is based in Wales, so in regards to our lockdown rules compared to England's, we still kind of have a travel limit. So they've only just opened the lake back up. It's the 1st of July today. Got down here fairly warm, dry. I've got all my rigs sorted out, managed to clip up, wrapped up, know where I'm fishing to, and the heavens have opened up. So I thought I'd quickly do my intro now rather than once the rods are out. But with that, it gives me a chance to show you what I'm using this session rigs wise. So I'm going in with 3 of the same rig, to be honest with you guys. One of my favourites, you've seen me use it before, the spinner rig. This is a shorter one because this one's going down my left hand margin. It's just very silty down there, but the weed by there isn't much there, so it doesn't need to be as long. It can just nestle over. My other 2 rigs are fishing out towards the far margin, and I've cleared a bit of a track for me to be able to get a fish through the weed, and I've seen quite a few fish bosh out on that far margin. So these rigs are exactly the same, just the booms are a bit longer. These are about 11-inch booms instead of my normal 7 or 8. And on the last one we had a little yellow Bait Tech Triple N. This time got an orange Super Fruits popper, and the last one is just a match the hatch what I'm putting in, Triple N popper. The rig itself, as you can see there, I'm using a wide gape. These are the radius tackle wide gapes with the radius tackle kickers. These hooks, guys, mega sharp for the money, cannot complain at all. Yeah, so I'll be sure to check back in with you guys in a bit. Hopefully we'll fish on the back. Well then, we're off the mark, and that didn't take very long at all. Got a lovely little common on the mat, about £12, and it's good to be back down the Syndicate. Take a look at that. Proper angry fish, absolute minter. Mega happy with this one. Right, best get some stills, then get her back. Happy days. Right, good morning. The night passed fairly quiet, apart from the odd few bleeps here and there. There was nothing. It's now about 7 AM, been awake since just after first light. There's plenty of activity in the swim, but I think a lot of it is tench. Heard a lot of fish down in Peg 1 last night, which it's one of them things. They do get right down there, but I couldn't get in that swim. It was already booked up for someone to drop in there today. So hence why I opted to jump into Peg 2. Obviously I had that fish yesterday. I'm hoping that when the guy who's coming and jumping on Peg 1, I'm hoping that might push a few fish out and give me a bit more of a chance. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for another bite, if I'm honest. I may move my middle rod, drop it back into a nice hole in the weed that I found yesterday. The reason I put it out long was because I seen a few fish over there, but it hasn't produced. So I'm thinking of dropping it into a hole in the weed as the day gets on. I've got till about 4 PM here, I'd say. So plenty of time for another bite. Hopefully we can get one. Fingers crossed. Well, fish number 2. This one's a bit bigger. I'd say mid-double, absolute scale perfect common. Gave me a hell of a scrap in some hairy conditions. Playing it through the thick weed. There we go. Look at that. 2 fish off my first session back on the Syndicate. We're not even 24 hours in yet. We've still got a fair few hours left to go. Hopefully we can manage to get one more. But if not, I'm still proper made up with this session. Right, I'm gonna get some photos done and then we'll slip her back. Right then, looks like that's that. Unfortunately I did lose one a couple of hours ago. I'm on quite a bit later than what I planned on staying, to be honest, but it did look good for another bite. Everything's packed away, just the bed to go and the rods which are on the deck. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get back down here in the next week or so. If not, it probably will be towards the end of July. But yeah, try and squeeze in another session down here soon. Thanks for watching. I'll leave the pictures of the fish that I've had in this session after this.